Who are you, Blues fan? We're bleeding blue with you. Let's go, Blues! Let's go, Blues! Let's go, Blues!
And welcome to the BlueNote Fan Report Pre-Game Show. I'm Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and I'm your host on the program that's by a fan for the fan, and you got to know all about you, the fan. Thank you so much for joining me for the Pre-Game Show as we take on the Phoenix Coyotes, or Arizona Coyotes, this is crazy, 7th game in a row. Hey, Blues fan, I sent you a link if you want to get in. And also, Lance, if you want to get in, let me know, and I'll send you a link. Welcome, everybody. So first, let me talk about something that's happened with the groups. The Pick'em contest. I screwed something up, but it is now open, and you can get picks in. I need about 5 more picks to be comfortable that enough people get in. And what I'll do is if there's somebody that doesn't get in, yeah, I know, I'm with you, Lance. I've never heard of them either. And if I got somebody that, has been in but doesn't get the word, they will get double points the next game. So I'm doing everything I can to get this up. I'm looking right now, and we're sitting, okay, I said 20 people. I think we're good now. I see the majority of the people that I know normally are in. I see a few that aren't, and I can work with them either. So the contest is open and good. So I'll get my picks in later. Oh, I got a new one. Shoe Repair Lady. Hello from St. Louis. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Thank you so much for joining me on the BlueNote Fan Report. He's saying throat's a bit sore, but I'll join you for the post game, and that's just perfect. I appreciate that. You had a pretty good show yesterday. So let's all talk about what's going on. Yeah, ready for the shaking of hand ceremony after the game. I almost think they should, just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. I mean, it would be a neat thing to do. So the Blues taking on the Coyotes. Now, something really important is happening here. And I don't think a lot of people have realized this. Yesterday, the Avalanche started playing again, and they lost 1-0 to the Vegas Golden Knights. Camera. They lost 1-0 to the Vegas Golden Knights, and with that, now the standings are a little bit more solid, I think might be the right word. I'm going to check something out here, see if, yeah, it's not going to work for me today. Doesn't surprise me. I want to try and show the standings. I'm not sure if they're going to work. But right now, the standing, and I've talked about this before, and I think people kind of get my drift now. You cannot really look at points. Because of the COVID situation, points don't tell the story. You have to look at, you have to absolutely positively look at points percentage. And I'll kind of show that here in a second. You'll see some things, you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a second. So as we're getting, yep, the hot dog octopuses, we're 2-0. Got to keep them hot dog octopuses going. Oh, Sonic Boy, thank you. I thought you weren't going to be able to come in today. If you can get in, let me know, and I'll send you something. I appreciate that. Oh, George White, welcome, man. George, welcome from England. And hey, George, I think you're in the BlueNote Fan Report, or my group. If you are, get in on the Pick'em contest. I'd love to have you in there. And if you win, we'll figure out a way to get you your prize. Trust me, my friend. Trust me. I don't think Huso's going to be in today. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Bennington. I thought I'd seen that. Oh, he's saying he can do pregame only. So let me get him in here because I'd love to hear what he's got to say about today's game before we get into the standings and all of that. So let me see if I can get him in here real quick. And there you go, bud. I just sent you the link like I normally send it to you. Yeah, Jess, I'm really happy for you guys. Joe and I got tickets for next Wednesday's game. Just been over a year. Yeah, and I'm really happy for you guys. And you get to see Haley's picture. That's really neat. Where are we at? Well, okay. So we'll get while I'm waiting for Arizona Sports Guy to get in. I sent him the link. He'll pop in here shortly. As this game goes on, one of the things that we really need to look at is how the start is. Now, the last game, the Blues didn't start very hot, and they gave up a goal early. That's, that happens. And a lot of people are going to get in on that. That stuff happens. But I got to hand it to the Blues. Wow, you look different, dude.
Yeah, I had to get rid of the stash after the post game the other night.
Yeah, oh man, I'm so
my
sorry.
Camera's blurry for some reason. Yeah, focus.
Yeah, you're a little blurry there.
I guess I'll have to roll with it.
Yeah, so I know you don't have a lot of time today, so we'll kind of get into this. I want to know what your thoughts are on this game, and do you think they'll do a handshake at the end of it?
All right, look, if it when Arizona loses, no handshake. But honestly, I think going into it, this is probably going to be the climax of now 7 consecutive games of 2 teams that don't like each other having to put up with one another, and we're probably going to see a little more physicality than we're used to, maybe a couple more bad penalties, maybe a few more high sticks, maybe even a couple of fights, mainly because I think they're finally ready to be done with seeing one another.
Yeah, this series will reach a crescendo tonight, and that's all the bad blood, all the things that you've seen are eventually going to come out. Lance is asking. You're getting some questions about that now, and we all. There's an inside joke. I do not want to go into what that inside joke is. Trust me, I'm not going there. Plain and simple. I do not want to go there at all. We'll leave it at that. So I seen something earlier that you got somebody's out that was day-to-day missing a second game. I forget who that was.
Kajula.
Say again?
Kajula's still out.
Couture's out, and then the guy that went that has the suspension still out. And then your main goalie's going to be in, and I'm blanking out.
Darcy Kemper.
Yeah, Kemper. Damn, I don't know why I can't. I'm thinking of Keller for some reason,
It's these Matt games.
Darcy Kemper's in. Kemper's in. That's right. Darcy Kemper's in tonight. Aranta didn't play bad. Ranta didn't play bad, and Huso really didn't play bad. You can't sit there and look at, they gave up 4 goals and 5 goals. No, there was a lot of open ice. There was a lot of chess match going on, a little bit of poker playing. So the goals that did weren't as much on the goalies as they were on the style of play. At least that's how I felt.
I have to disagree a little bit, especially I talked about it in my last report with some of the goals Antti Ranta gave up. Especially he was beaten glove side multiple times. There was that goal, the Sanford goal, where, like I said, it was a great shot by him. But with the angle he was at and the fact that he couldn't see, most goalies know you have to hold the post there. If he does that, that puck doesn't go in. I'm not going to blame him for that third goal. That was all on Oliver Ekman-Larsson, who didn't decide to get back to the play because that was a beautiful shot off the rebound. But there was plenty of times where Ranta should have had glove saves or should have been containing a little bit more. So I think that I'm going to blame a couple of those goals on Ranta just because without taking anything away from St. Louis, as a goalie, you got to be in better position, or you have to be able to make glove saves and be a little bit quicker on the glove side. You're going to get beat. It's going to happen. That's unrealistic to say you got to make every single glove save, but I think a couple of those were softer.
I wouldn't blame that fourth goal on him. That was a good goal by Kyrou. I mean, yeah, he beat him glove side, but that was Kyrou with speed one-on-one. And, you know, I'm never going to fault the goalie completely for one-on-one. You know, that's just, you know, that a breakaway or one-on-one or something like that. That's just, and especially if the goalie gets screened at all. And I don't think he was screened on that one, but that's just one I'm not going to completely hang on him. And it's just like with Huso with that first goal that he gave up. You know, I'm not going to hang that on him either. That was a definite misplay. Yes, Kemper's in goal, bud. That was a definite misplay by the Blues defense that led to that goal. So, you know, some of that stuff you can kind of shake off a bit, at least the way I look at it. All right. Do you think this will be another shootout, or do you think low-scoring game?
You know what? At the risk of looking foolish at the end of the night, I'm going to say it's going to be a relatively low-scoring game, but mainly because Darcy Kemper is going to be playing out of his mind. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of those games where he finally got a night off. Arizona's lost a couple of games. You don't want to lose that respect they built up in St. Louis. You don't want the narrative to start that those are fluke games or those are just because of the referees. So I think he's going to come out and play ridiculous today.
That's not a bad, you know, that's a good thought process. I look at if St. Louis surprised Phoenix or Arizona. I keep saying Phoenix, Arizona, in the first game of the home series here, and used their speed against them, right? With Kyrou and Mikkola and a few others, you know, kind of used that speed against them, and then they went back and went to more of a gritty game yesterday. And that grit opened it up to goals. If it stays a gritty game, I could see it being another 4-3, 5-4 game, to be honest with you.
It could, definitely. If it saves that style of play. But on top of that, if you get Arizona wanting to avoid what would essentially be the home sweep, you might see them out skating St. Louis. You might see them a little bit more motivated and coming out kind of like how you saw in some of the first periods, they would come out skating fast and hard, but trying to do that for at least 40 minutes, if not a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's one thing I've noticed about Arizona, and this is kind of interesting. They're probably the worst team playing with the lead.
Yeah.
They get that 1-goal lead, and they back off. They completely back off. And, hey, keep it PG in the chat room, dudes. I'm gonna have to start kicking some of you guys out. Keep it PG, and I don't want to kick anybody out. Be nice. They're. I know them, so I know what they're going at, but I'm trying to ask them to be nice. So no, what I was getting at was they get that lead and they fall back, and they try and clog the middle, but it seems like they get spread out a lot. And once they get spread out, they get discombobulated. Next thing you know, there's a goal, and then it's either tied or they give up another quick one, and they're playing from behind, and then they've got to scramble. And I saw some of that. I saw some of that last night, or not last night, 2 games ago. And what I saw once they took that lead, that's what happened. That's how Kyrou got that goal. They fell back, and trying to just get the puck into the neutral zone is where Kyrou was able to jump ahead and get that open space, right? So,
for a reason, Arizona seems
kind of the way I felt about it.
Oh, go ahead.
Say again?
Yeah, definitely. For whatever reason, Arizona seems to not understand the concept of when you have a lead, you can still get pucks deep, generate a couple of shots, get some time off that clock, and get the opposing team's defense a little more tired, because you want to stress them out. You want to get their back against the wall. You want to force a couple of mistakes. Like I said, you know, if they force a few more chances, maybe St. Louis pulls a goalie, maybe they get a goal later on there, maybe it's a 5-3 victory for Arizona. But for whatever reason, when they get that lead, it's like job's done. Same thing with what Fan Report was talking about where they would get the tie game. Okay, we're good now. Well, you can't have that mindset. You have to keep pressing. And for whatever reason, Arizona likes to not do that a lot of the time, especially in third periods.
Yeah, and it's kind of surprising the way that happened. Okay, Lance, no problem. It's very surprising how that happened. I'm not completely. It shocks me that it does. You would think that that's a coaching error or something in the team mentality.
Mm-hmm. Your mic's clipping out again.
1 2. There we go. 1 2 1 2. Okay, sorry about that.
That's all good.
No, that's just one of the things that mystifies me about this team, because if they didn't do that, they'd be in a hell of a team. I mean, and I still think they have the chance of being a playoff team. It just really depends. Really depends on the style of play that they're up against, I think.
That, and on top of that, the effort of being able to finish games, because you mentioned they're a defensive team, and that's the one thing I'll ever compliment talking on over the last couple of years, that those defensive schemes are really good, and we've been, top 10 or whatever in penalty killing. We've been very high up in overall defensive stats. But when it comes to offensive pressure, when it comes to playing with a lead, when it comes to realizing, hey, we could still generate shots despite having a 1-goal lead in the third period, they just never do that. If they want to take a next step, if they want to prove that they can compete with the St. Louis's, the Colorados, the Vegases, you need to address that problem. And they can do it here or there. We've had a couple of games. I know specifically there was one game where it wasn't until very late in that third period in St. Louis where Arizona was playing very well with that lead. But, again, they got to learn to do it consistently, and they're not doing that.
Yeah, it just kind of – I don't know what that – I mean, it's just weird to see. You don't see a lot of teams – I mean, 2-goal leads, you see that happen. But Arizona does it with a 1-goal lead, right? And that's just – I shake my head on that one, bud. I absolutely shake my head. So, hey, I know we're getting kind of close here. I need to Lance said, there you go. Lance says if
do it. Shave off the stash.
Shave off his mustache.
Got rid of mine.
Hey, I keep mine. I thin mine out. So I want you to thin goatee today. So I kept it that way. So I need to do my pick'em stuff. So let me see if I can bring that up here real quick. It's fun when you got like 90 different things going on and you can't figure out any of them, right? I'll just do it over here. Okay, so let me bring my pick'em up here in just a second. Okay. So I'm bringing it up.
Can we trade Matt McConnell for Darren Pang? I want Darren Pang to be back in Arizona with the broadcast. I miss that guy.
Oh, Darren Pang?
Yeah, Panger, great dude. I miss his commentary in Arizona. You can have Matt McConnell give us Darren Pang, 1-for-1. We'll throw in Tyson Nash. He was a former Blue.
I don't think that's going to happen.
You know what? I was thinking about I don't blame you on that mindset. Honestly, I want to see St. Louis playoffs.
Yeah. No, I
want Panger back. He was originally ours.
No. Panger's ours now, man. We got him. Hey, did you see the interview I did with Panger?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it. Will you link it to me?
No, it was a great interview. He was an absolute thrill to do an interview with. Okay, I'm bringing up my pick'em contest. Now, here we go. Okay, so let me bring the pick'em contest up. Maybe. Oh, my goodness.
Don't worry, I can always fill in dead air. I got you. I can bring up random facts or change topics while you're getting things going.
Yeah. Go ahead. My computer's acting stupid again.
All right, so I was going to copy my hairstyle off of a video game character anyway. If St. Louis wins today, I'll shave one side of my head because I was going to do that anyway with my hair. So if they win today, I'll start it now. My wife's not going to like it, but she doesn't like it I do with my appearance. So fine. You gotta.
Mine's going in and out, so I can't hear you. So hopefully the guys heard you, so they can hold you to it. I don't know what's going on with my thing. I'm going to have to.
So.
Yeah. Mine is stopping. My Google Chrome is stopping, so I may end up losing you for a second.
I'll just hang back. I'll just wait to be snapped out of existence. Oh, I guess I'm hosting the live stream now. Wait, he's coming back. He's coming back. We need him. This really isn't the BlueNote Fan Report without Guy. This is just a AZ Sports guy. Just talking to himself. Final score: St. Louis loses 5-3. Coyotes take the series. Guy keeps coming in then back out. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure if he's just done for the night. I think he's Guy's gone. Guy's gone. He's off
there
to
we
watch
go.
the game.
I think I might be back.
Are you back? See?
Maybe.
There you go. There we go.
Maybe. I think I'm kind of frozen. I got two StreamYards up, so I got to take one away. There we go. Okay, so I apologize, everybody. So I'll make my pick. I can't show it on the thing because my whole system just froze. My Chrome shut down on me.
Uh-huh.
Had to do one of these numbers here in a second. All right, just give myself Okay, so I do think the Blues are going to win this one. I think, like I said, they needed to get 5 out of 6 points. I could easily see this going to overtime, but I don't think. I like what the Blues did last game about continually responding to everything that was happening. So they know that they can beat this team whether they're in the lead or behind. And they know that if this team gets in the lead, they sit back. And that, I think, bodes very well for St. Louis. I'm going to give this one, again, and I know I keep saying it, but it sounds like the right score for these teams. I'm going to go 4-3 Blues. And, I'm kind of thinking about who's going to be the guy to score. And, I know everyone goes with the Kyrou and the ORR and Hoffman and all of that. I just think it's going to be someone that doesn't score. And I'm going to take a chance. And I got to make sure. I'm not 100% sure Sanford's playing. No, Sanford's out, right? Or is it Sunquist?
He played last game. So
Sanford didn't play last game, right?
So I'm going to go last game. He played.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he scored that goal in the quarter where Antti Raanta didn't hug the post.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Let me look at something here real quick. I'm kind of lost here. I'm sorry, guys. Things happen. Sometimes I get my head goes to the wrong place, and I try and do the best I can. Bear with me. Love me, hate me. I'm here for you.
Like I said, it's these matinee games. We're so used to getting into the evening affair. We're so used to doing our thing, maybe having a nice lunch, maybe an early dinner. Then you go to the live stream and you're ready to go. Right now, it depends what time it is over there, but I've only been up for a few hours. That's some spaghetti. Okay,
so I'm trying to find the quick lineups here to make sure I don't screw this up. Oh, here we go. Finally found them. I'm going to go with Sunquist. I'm going to take Sunquist today. So that's my pick 'em, guys. I'm just having a day today. Well, I know you're not going to be able to be with us for. I'd like to see Krug get a goal too. Okay, guys. So I know you're not going to make it to the intermission reports, and also I wanted to let everybody know this might be the last time I do intermission reports. I might just do a pregame and a postgame. I'm going to kind of see how many people are coming on to see if the views are worth it, and to see if you guys have been helping share this out and get the views up. We'll see. So. Thanks for showing up, and keep an eye on the game, and you can message me through the game while you're at work if you can. And I can't wait to see what happens, bud. So This is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, saying aloha, mahalo, and I got to play your song. Aloha.
4-1 Coyotes win, by the way.